there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you're here today. We are talking because, once again, Carlos King picks and chooses from the cast who he wants to protect, and this Maurice Scott arrest, DUI arrest nonetheless, where he spent 12 hours in the drunk tank, nonetheless, still diminishing this, making a joke of it, making light of it, as well as the cast, as well as Marceau, Funky Dineva, and Letitia making fun of all of this. However, I didn't see Kimmy making fun of this and saying free Reese. But nonetheless, let's talk about it. So Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly had their little Messy Monday extravaganza per usual. Dr. Heavenly wanted to get right into the mess and wanted to get right into why is Huntsville full of just, criminals? Is there nothing else to do but to sleep with people's men and, and get arrested? And for some reason, Carlos King interjected because he thought that Dr. Heavenly was throwing shade at him. And it was like, why are you jumping to that? She never said, she said the Huntsville cast. She didn't say Huntsville and production. Can you make it make sense? I felt that was a little projection there, as if there was some tea there that Carlos King was trying to get in front of that we didn't even need to know about because she wasn't talking about you. So can you make it make sense? But basically said, is there nothing else to do in Huntsville but get arrested, but sleep with each other's man and all of the things, and, basically said that we need to build something, and Carlos King is talking about how Dr. Heavenly is an entrepreneur. Perhaps she could build and if they can have an amusement park. No, they don't need an amusement park, you guys. It is a circus act all by itself, you guys. It is a clown show all by itself, you guys. It is full of tomfoolery all by itself, you guys, and the acrobats people are trying to do and flip around and flip-flop on their takes and on their opinions. 1 minute these people are the moral compass and the positive representative of black excellence until you get arrested, until you get sued, then all of a sudden it's a big joke. No. And I have a problem, because Dr. Heavenly was trying to get into the meat of this DUI arrest, and Carlos King was cracking up about it, and I found that utterly disgusting, because there is nothing funny about somebody putting their life and other people's lives at risk. Do you know how many people die every year because of a drunk driver, or a drunk driver driving to their own death? So again, I don't like how people are diminishing this, because if this happened to Melody Cherie Rogers, you guys would be dragging her up and down and saying, how could she do this? How could she be a mother? How could she do blah, 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 blah? You guys would be dragging her for filth. But because it is you guys think that you guys are above the law, right? And so Carlos King, once again, is trying to use the excuse, hey, we're filming and all of these things. And he didn't have that same excuse with Martell, because at the time, we didn't know Martell was even coming back to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Right? Because one, Carlos King made the comment when, Martell had called out, Carlos King, and that the show was fake and that they were all actors. He said that he wasn't going to speak on it until his live podcast show, you guys. So Carlos King is very much aware, like I said in a previous video, of what is and isn't going on all of the reality TV shows, whether he produces them or not. He just picks and chooses who he wants to acknowledge and who he wants to protect. But there is no protecting, there is no reason that you keep saying alleged in regards to this DUI when there's a whole mugshot, when there's a whole proof of him being arrested at 12:04 the next day and being in the trunk tank for 12 hours upon release, and the cast making a mockery of the arrest, including Funky Dineva saying free Reese. No. What is alleged about that, right? It still happened. It's not a lie. It's not fake news. Oh, what? This is going to be like a great storyline for the show. Already this season, you've had 5 people affiliated with the show arrested. You've had Martell, you have Destiny, you have both of the Fletcher sons, and now Maurice. Can you make it make sense? And this isn't something to be celebrating, and the irony of you thinking this is a joke, and you are sitting across from Dr. Heavenly, who is on a show about black doctors and black families and trying to present black excellence, even though it gets completely messy and out of hand, but it's never to this level. It's never to this level. Even they tried to even cover up the alleged DUI that Quad had, right? They didn't even want that out there, right? But they put it out there as a result when they were trying to like phase her off the show. But nonetheless, it didn't work out for them, right? But that is how much they try to protect each other's reputation overall outside of dragging their marriages. But nonetheless, it is nothing compared to the bleep show that exists right now on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I do not find anything about drunk driving funny at all. Some of you may have had a relative or friend or colleague or somebody you know that is a drunk driver or has gotten a DUI or has been negatively impacted because of a drunk driver, that they would not find this funny. Because if this happened to you, you would not be laughing. And if something unfortunate happened because of Maurice's drunk driving, and I don't care if he drives a Lamborghini, who cares, right? It doesn't matter, right? Because the police didn't care. They still took you in. You still blew through the breathalyzer and everything else unless you refused it, unless you were too disoriented to even do that. But again, please stop diminishing the seriousness of this. And again, it just goes to the show, diminishing DV, diminishing being arrested, diminishing all of these things to make all of these people look like a victim and make everybody else look like they're crazy. There is no way on any of these other shows would this fly. Other shows, especially on Bravo, that people that get DUIs, they're immediately assigned to, take classes, their licenses are suspended for an extended period of time, and all of the things, and they get dragged on their shows. And they're concerned, especially if they're parents and have kids, they're concerned about their mindset, their mind frame, and their judgment. And Maurice's immediate judgment is to go back to Black with a QUE and continue partying the rest of the weekend and holding up bottles of liquor as if this was no big deal. But you sat here and did a live last year condemning content creators, saying how you were this upstanding, perfect Black man of representation, and you are a prestigious Black lawyer, and you have no criminal record, no criminal past, and anybody that finds anything criminal that says Maurice Jefferson Scott, if it says senior, that is when it pertains to him, but if it does not say senior, it does not pertain to him, except for this latest arrest shows Maurice Jefferson Scott without a senior at the end, right? So wouldn't that give credence to the previous reporting that people did of the alleged crimes for Maurice Jefferson Scott, that it was already in play? But allegedly you wanted to have that expunged before you threatened content creators and threatened Black female content creators in particular, only for this to completely backfire, and now there's a huge lawsuit against OWN and you as well. But I'm not here for Carlos King, laughing at the serious nature of all this stuff. Laughing about, Revenge P and DV. Laughing about a DUI. It's not funny, right? And they should know better, especially Maurice being from the Midwest. They should absolutely know better about DUIs. So I do not like this. I do not condone this because as much as you want to brag that you have a Lambo, you could have also had a personal car take you home, or I don't know, go home with your wife, or I don't know, call an Uber or Lyft to take you home if you were that inebriated. But there is nothing to make light of this. There is nothing to joke about this. And the audacity to do so, the audacity to say a DUI is not a big deal. No. Do you know how many people can lose their jobs because of a DUI? Do you know how many people can lose benefits and opportunities because of a DUI? It goes bigger than just putting yourself and other people's lives at risk. There are true consequences. Say you have a job that requires you to drive, right? Say you have a job that requires you to travel and have rental cards, and you need an active driver's license, obviously, to drive, right? But you can't do that if they look you up and see your license is suspended. You can't travel on that work assignment no more, right? You can't drive for that job anymore once your name comes up that you're illegal, that you don't have, a license, right? So all of these jokes, it's all fun and games until they strip away rights from you. It's all fun and games until people start complaining about you to the bar and, feel that you are unfit to be an attorney and feel that you are unfit to represent them. It's all fun and games until people feel that you are not representative of any type of real estate that they want to be affiliated with. If they're concerned on whether or not you're going to be drunk or under the influence when they're working for you, right? Or working with you, right? As a potential client. So I want you guys to stop it. It's not funny at all. Especially if you were trying to have the show be the backdrop of Black excellence. It's clearly not Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore. It's clearly not about Black entrepreneurship anymore. It's not about anybody being successful or booked and busy. All those scenes get cut out in favor of side chick storylines and who cheated on who and who got arrested this time and all of the things. No. No. And it's funny, all the people who are rumored to be side chicks also seem to have their husbands and sons also get arrested. Make it make sense. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.